What is up, everyone? I am Chris Knight, and you are watching The Real Review 3000 here with another episode of For the Love of Vinyl. But before we get to what this one is on, let's talk some business first. Right here's the number I'm trying to reach. That's 5,000 subscribers, and you guys can help me. If you are not already subscribed, guys, please hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the bell so you know when we're coming out with new stuff. Consider helping us out with a PayPal donation. Also, reach out to us on Twitter at chrisknight5150. Email me, chrisknight at therealreview3000.com. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We have a Patreon page. All of that information and much more can be found down in the description box below. On to this review. This is The Warning doing a live cover of Crazy Train. Now I'm trying to go back with Liliac and The Warning and see where their roots are, where they came from, the things they played before they had their own songs. And this one right here just really kind of strikes me as interesting because of all the years difference between The Warning and the girls that are part of this band and when this song was released. I mean, Enter Sandman made a little sense because it's not so far away from when they were born, but this one is interesting. It was originally an Ozzy Osbourne song released off of the album Blizzard of Oz, and the song itself was released September of 1980. I mean, before these girls were even thought about, let alone born. I mean, it was just, so far removed from their age and their demographic. I mean, their parents were probably close to this music. But this also marked Ozzy Osbourne's first solo release, so there is something consequent and of note. But this performance in particular is live at a high school, I believe, in Monterrey, Mexico. I'm not positive about that, but I believe it's in Monterrey, Mexico, and it was done sometime around 2015. So yeah, let's just see how they do with this one. Go over to the review screen, get the headphones on, the headset, whatever you want to say. Make sure we get this adjusted just right. And let's do this, guys. 3, 2, 1, review. I mean, this is really early on. It's the fact that they're going out live and playing, but these girls at this high school obviously are already into it. I don't know how many songs they did, but they've got a great setup here. Interesting. Interesting way of setting it up. Looks like Danny's mic is not set up for her yet. Interesting. It's kind of off to the side. Oh, anyways, sorry. Stage setup stuff I noticed. Kind of a bluesy start. That's interesting. Wonder how they're going to go into this. Nice straight change. Probably the same tempo to start, but that's a very nice just boom jump to it. Yeah, I see it right there. She had to throw her mic back around. Here comes the stagehand. No. See her shake her head. That means no, it's not where I need it. This is Stagehand 101. They should have had this ready for her. Sounds really good. Yeah, she's not happy. See her shaking her head. She's like, no. He's like calling for backup. Like, can you come and help me with this? Oh, he knows. Watch this. Watch this. He's going to put it right where she needs it. I bet you. Yeah, see right there. She's like, yeah, and she smiles. It's like, there she goes. She's really comfortable with that. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really impressed with her vocal style for this song, especially knowing how Ozzy is. Unique voice. Which works really well. Look at her go! Wow. Pal's just sitting. I love how Pal's just back there, just oblivious to everything else, just cranking it out on the drums. But Danny, look at this. I mean, she doesn't get to show off her abilities, and this is back then. I mean, I can only imagine what she can do now, and she doesn't really get to show that off a ton. I'd love to just see her rip off an awesome solo, and she could do it. I can guarantee it. Being what, like 15 when this was out, this one was done, maybe. Imagine what she could do now, man. Again, she's doing a really good job. Not that I'm surprised, it's just it takes a special effort when you take a song sung by a male singer and then bring it to a female singer to give it the same kind of feel. I mean, she's giving it the same feel, but her voice is nowhere, of course, as low as Ozzy's is, and Ozzy has a high voice. But it's just not the same. So her being able to pull it off like that is really, really awesome. Awesome. Yeah. It's something. It's kind of like when a guy tries to sing a female song. You got to change some of the stuff around. You know, where it says, you know, he, you might put she, and just different things like that. This song, that doesn't apply to the changing the words, but the style that Ozzy has, again, is very unique and different. It works really well for his songs. His songs are designed for Ozzy. So for her to take it and make it sound as good as they do takes a lot, and then put into that the fact of how long ago this was, 5 years ago, give or take, 4.5, 5, whatever. But put that into perspective that it's doubly as hard then, because you're not used to adapting that well. And I mean, they do it very well, but most people in bands at that time, at that early of the stage of their band, are not able to do it effectively. They do it effectively. That's a big step right there. And again, all of this shows you the early stuff that I've shown you, stuff off their, you know, before they actually had an album, these covers and stuff. It shows you how talented they were at the start, and then when they broke away from covers and they broke away, started writing their own stuff, all of the stuff they had done and all the stuff they had learned is put into what they have and what they're starting with. And that puts them so much farther ahead in the game, because a lot of people, while they're learning all this stuff, they're writing their own songs and doing all that stuff with it. So it's kind of all this, ooh, we're learning something. The Beatles talked about, you know, taking a bus across town just to learn a new chord. Obviously, these girls decided, or their father or whoever taught them decided, hey, I'm going to show them the basics. We're going to learn and jump into these more difficult songs, these songs that aren't easy for a three-piece band to do. And by learning these, they're going to be so much farther ahead of the curve that that's going to give them a really good springboard to get where they're at now. And it does show now that all of this tutelage that they got, all of these learning these songs, put them in a position to be so much farther ahead of the game than a lot of bands are at their stage. We're only talking 5 years now. And they were doing this stuff, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago. And when they really stepped out and said, we are our own band, we're going to show you, we're going to write our own music, that right there was all from the preparation they did with these other songs. So it is unique and cool to look back at where they started, how they started, and what they sounded like, their fundamentals back then. Let's be honest, Danny's playing the solo, and it's a difficult solo, so there's places where you can hear her mess up, but still, I'm not going to discredit a 15-year-old who's playing a song that's also, at this point, 35 years old. It's amazing just to see what she can do with it. And the rest, Powell with her drumming, that's not an easy drumming part. I mean, and the change in tempo from the bluesy type of song that they were playing at the beginning, and then just jumping right into just a jump into the, like I said, I think it's the same time signature, but it's more like a 8/8 or a 4/8 or an 8/4 or something like that. I can't remember right offhand, but it's double the beats, so it's really nicely done. And Pow, just sits back there, and like I said, she's oblivious, which is cool. I mean, she's just boom, cranking it out. And Allie right there, she's doing a really good job just keeping that beat with the bass. And again, this is a tough song for a three-piece. So, guys, let me know what you think. Put your comments down in the comments right down there. Let me know. Let me know what you think. If you got another one of these covers that you want me to take a look at, or an early song that they did, or preferably covers, let me know, because we're going to be looking at these covers and just dissecting them and what it means and what it meant for them coming from that. So with that said, guys, don't forget, guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button so hit the like button, hit the bell so you know when we're coming out with new stuff. Consider helping us out with the PayPal donation, Twitter, email chrisknight at therealreview3000, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, again, all those links down in the description box below. I am Chris Knight, and this has been the Real Review 3000, and you have been warned.
Hey guys, thanks for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe to both channels, and make sure to check out our friends in the Fandom Minutes. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and BitChute, and you can also send us an email at sean@seanstackhousereacts.com and chrisknight at therealreview3000.com. And be sure to swing by our Teespring store to pick up some awesome merchandise.